Hello, Heron staff. It's so great to see everybody. We're ready to start the 2021 school year, and things look a little different. So I'm going to walk you through some of the procedures that you can expect when you come onto campus, the things that we're going to be doing to keep everybody safe as we work together to start this year off for our students. So as you come in, you'll see these signs and posters throughout the campus. So just make sure that you use this to remind yourself of all of our important precautions. In particular, make sure that you are wearing a mask at all times. Masks are now required to enter any of our Natomas Unified buildings, so please make sure you have a mask with you when you come in, and if not, we have plenty of extra masks in the office. So let's go in. One thing you'll notice, staff, is that oftentimes we used to use this side entrance on Banfield to come into the office. That door is now an exit only, so I'll walk you through and you'll see how that works. So now the only entrance into the office is this door right here. So let's go ahead and walk in and I'll show you what it looks like. So again, here we just have a reminder that masks are required on campus, and this door is now enter only. All right, so as we walk in, you'll see right away that we have arrows to kind of guide you along your path so you'll know exactly which way to go, and some partitions that are dividing the office up into one-way traffic only. So as you enter, the first thing that you'll do, you'll notice we have a temperature scanner here. If you haven't already checked your temperature at home, this is a great way to just make sure that you're healthy and safe to enter the building. We need to make sure that no one comes into the building if you have a temperature of 100.1 or higher. So this works really well. You just line up your forehead right into the scanner and it will take your temperature. I'm at 98.5, so safe to enter the building. So once you've done that, you can come right through here and you'll see that the very first thing that you need to do is sign in using our staff site daily sign in and sign out sheet. This is a really important tool in order to ensure that our custodians know who has been on campus, which spaces have been accessed, and what needs to be cleaned and sanitized at the end of each day. So this is important. Even though you have to have permission to come onto campus and work that out with me ahead of time, this log is really for our safety and for our custodians to make sure that they know what rooms need to be cleaned. So we have hand sanitizer here, and you'll see that just placed throughout the school in many different places for your frequent use. We have pens that have been sanitized here, so you want to make sure you grab one of the sanitized pens, sign in, and then just put the pen here in the use container, and those will be sanitized at the end of each day. When we come back through, I'll show you how to sign out, because you do need to make sure that you both sign in and sign out every time you come onto campus. All right, you'll always see some additional masks and additional gloves here. If you forgot to bring a mask, we'll have some here for you always, so you can make sure you grab one of those. We also have the plexiglass dividers up here. You'll notice those really throughout the campus in different places. Here they're in the office, just to protect our office staff if they are here working. We want to make sure we're always maintaining 6 feet social distancing from our staff. We have markers to kind of remind you where to stand in order to do that. And then the plexiglass just provides some extra protection. All right, so since this is a one-way only, after you sign in, you may decide you need to just go right to your classroom, or you're going to go into the office space to get your mail, or check the staff lounge, or use the restroom. Either way, you're going to need to exit this way and walk down this side of the partition. At this point, if you're going to your classroom, you just go right out this door, and we'll come back to this in a little bit. If you need to access the office space, you're just going to walk right around here, and this way we're keeping this flow of traffic going one way only and not having any back and forth traffic moving. So if you're going to the office, you'll just follow the arrows and go right back in here. We have made this space a restricted area just for Shannon and Christy, so they are the only ones that are back here. We did this because we know this has tended to be kind of a congregation spot. We all like to hang out here, and we want to make sure that everyone understands that we really cannot do that in order to maintain social distancing. So this space is just for Shannon and Christy's workspace, so we can keep it sanitized for them. As you come on back, you'll see that we have the arrows here. There's more partitions here for Carrie. And if I'm in my office or Miss Byring's in her office or Carrie is here, either way, we kind of have this little spot here that says stand here where you are able to connect or talk to any of us in this space and still maintain that 6 feet social distancing. So you won't actually enter our offices because the space is really too small. So then we just follow the arrows along the way. You'll notice that this door here is now an exit only. So you can use this door. If you're leaving the office from here, you can go out this way. Just follow the arrow right out, and remember that's an exit only door. This space is now enter only. So we have kind of a circle that we're making. So if you're just coming back here and going back out to your classroom, you can just go right out through here and then out the front door. If you need to access the staff lounge, you just keep going here this way. We do have some markers on the ground just to maintain, just as a reminder for social distancing. If you're checking your mail, just make sure that you're being respectful of each other and not crowding into each other. And you may have to wait if someone else is already at their mailbox. All right, now we have our staff lounge. You'll notice that we've had to remove many of the chairs that we used to have in here. We still do have some chairs in here for people to come in, take a break, eat their lunch, but always maintaining that 6 feet social distancing. We put some reminders here for our kitchenette. We still do have access to the kitchenette. There's sanitizing wipes available, more hand sanitizer, but we do ask, and we have a sign here, that now there's just one person in the kitchenette area at a time. So if you're waiting, there's some feet here on the ground, and you can just wait here if someone else is already using the kitchen space. All right, if you need to use the copy room, you'll just come right down through here. The arrows will, again, guide you. Now this room is a little trickier for us because we only have one way in. There's no in and out of this space. So we do need to be really mindful to maintain social distancing when using the copy room. So one thing that we've done is we have asked that there's no more than 2 people at a time in this workroom. And we have set up also a sign-up sheet. So if you're waiting and you have copies to make, you can sign up here, and then we'll be able to keep track of, you can save your spot. If you're just waiting for someone, we have a marker here to wait here for, if there's 2 people in here already, you'll have to wait until one of them finishes. And then just to help maintain the flow of traffic so we don't have a lot of people crashing into each other, we have some arrows here that just go around the island. So at least if someone's at the copy machine, kind of be mindful of each other, and then you'll come back out this way once you are all done. So now we have this space. This is our exit for the office space. And at this point, you can come right on out here, and we'll exit the campus and talk about what you'll see once you get outside. So staff, now we're on campus, and you'll see soon as you start to arrive onto the campus to work in your classroom, we'll be having directional arrows really marking all of the sidewalks, showing which way you're going left, which way you're going right. So soon you'll see all of our hallways with clear markings showing you which directional path to take as you're going down the hallway. Some of the hallways, like this one right here towards the water station right here, will be 2 directional, and some hallways will now be 1 way only. So that will be clearly marked, so you'll know exactly which hallways are enter only and which hallways are exit only. Here we have one of our 3 water stations that we have on campus. The drinking fountain will be covered and not available for use, but the water filling station will be available for staff or students to refill water bottles. So we encourage you to bring a water bottle, and if you don't have one, we will have some extras on campus, so you're able to get water using the water filling station. All right, staff, so now we're here at the end of our day. Remember that Because this is now the entrance only, you cannot go this way, the way you would normally go in and out of the office. So the way that you go back into the office to sign out is now through the library. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to follow that process. So here we have the library door, another reminder that masks are required on campus, and this is now an enter-only door that you use to enter the office space. All right, so now here we are in the library getting ready to exit through the office. So we have our directional arrows again on the ground, showing you that this is a one-way path of traffic that goes towards the front office. We will have some additional plexiglass barriers here for Avalokita in case she's working here in the library. So you just follow the office, or follow the arrows out here towards the office. And you'll find yourself right here back at our sign-in sheet where you'll grab a sanitized pen, find your name where you signed in, and you'll notice that there's a place for you to list every room you visited, including common areas. If you visited any workrooms or copy rooms or pod spaces, you want to make sure that you include all of those so that each evening our custodians can grab this sheet and know all of the spaces that need to be properly cleaned and sanitized. So once you've signed out for the day, you're ready to go. You'll just follow the arrows right out the door, the same door you would exit if you were going to access the campus. But in this case, if you're ready to leave campus, you'll go right out here and just exit through the front gate. All right, so once you exit the gate, please make sure you close it safely behind you, and you're all set. So we're going to get through this together, Heron Flyers. I'm so excited for a great year. You're all working so hard. If you need anything, just please feel free to reach out to me. You can call me or email me or text me. I'm here for you, and I'm excited for a great year. Thank you. Bye.